Okay, hey everybody. So we are now getting started with College Sport All-Stars here on the Kāpiti Coast 2022. So I'll be your commentator for today's game. My name is Below Tuisue. Yeah, just kind of brushing off the cobwebs after a season with the Whai up in Tauranga. We've got about 4 minutes until tip-off. Very excited to be a part of the team here, so a big shout out to everyone that has contributed to this day going forward, especially to our sponsors. And I'll be mentioning some of them as the game goes on. But for this game, it is against Kāpiti College versus Paraparaumu College. Now, if you don't already know, these two colleges actually have a little bit of a rivalry. So the cup that is up for grabs today is, I'm just going to have a quick look here on my notes here. And it looks like this one in particular is the Rosanne Rob Cup. And then the game following this one, which is the boys, Paraparaumu and Kāpiti College, is for the Low Rob Cup. If you're wondering who those people are, they're two very big pillars here, basketball pillars here in the Kāpiti Coast. I think it's Low Rob that is pretty much the head or runs the hoop club here out in Kāpiti. So a big shout out to them, and let's see who is going to take it out today. I'm very, very, very excited. I've spoken to a few people that I know, and a lot of people have said that this is probably going to be an even game. I mean, I think that Kāpiti College has a lot more subs and a lot more players, but you never know what Paraparaumu can bring. I had the pleasure of coaching the Paraparaumu girls last year, and I tell you, they've got a lot of fight in them, so I'm excited to see where this goes. A couple of players that you want to keep in mind from Paraparaumu College. From what I know, you want to keep an eye out for number 14, who is the captain, Louise Scriven. And a big, just heads up, if I pronounce any names wrong, I'm just going to apologize now. Trying my best to be able to do that. Louise Scriven, which is number 14, who is the captain of Paraparaumu College. I'm really a big fan of Annalise Prakesh, number 6, and also Anna Romalo, number 4. But there are a number of names on this list that I'm very excited to see. And then on Kāpiti College end, I would keep an eye definitely on number 11, Esther Roberts. Really, really promising player, and at the moment, but when she turns around, I'll be able to let you know. But there's a lot of promising players coming up, so I'm very, very excited. Head coach for the Kāpiti College, Paul Roberts. Assistant coach, Hamish Ware. And then for Paraparaumu College, head coach is Matt Lint, and assistant coach is Brenda McKenzie. We've got about just over a minute to go before the start of the game. Make sure that you guys tune in to our live stream. If you go into summerseries.nz/schedule, you'll be able to see the different rounds and who's versing who. But if you just want to watch the live stream, then head on to the homepage, and there should be a little button there that you can press on, and you can join us and watch the live stream games.
Number 10, Violet. Number 11, Esther Roberts. Number 12,
you see there Paul Roberts, their head coach for the Kāpiti College girls.
Number 14, Jasmine.
If I'm not mistaken, I think those uniforms are new. I've never seen them before. Loving the baby blue. Loving the baby blue.
Ladies and gentlemen, QELB's upstanding crew. As we
got our MC in the background there. A big shout out to everyone that's in the background, behind the scenes. A lot of stuff goes into stuff like this, and it's very exciting that it's on the Kāpiti Coast. All right, so just quickly, starting 5, Lucy Tesorio, I think number 4 from Kāpiti College, Frankie Armstrong. We've got Imogen Ware. Esther Roberts, number 11, Charlie Pollard. That is the starting 5 for Kāpiti College. Paraparaumu College is Anna, number 4, Romalo, Alexis McInnes, number 5, Annalise Prakesh, number 6, Anika Barr, number 8, and Louise Scriven, number 14.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, here we go. So this here is Kāpiti College versus Paraparaumu College.
Now it's time to get loud for Kāpiti College and Paraparaumu College as they go to battle for the Rosanne Robinson Cup.
Here we go, you heard that. Rosanne
Everyone in the
Robinson
house make
Cup.
some noise.
Got a lively crowd here. If you're not down here and you're by the coast, you need to be here now. Here we go, and we're off the tip off. Kāpiti College wins the tip. And already defense from Paraparaumu College, that's number 6 there. Annalise Prakash, and she puts that away. It's a strong start. Paraparaumu College. Nice defense, good help. And again, some tips from Annalise. Active hands is super important on defense, so it's good to see that. And we have number 8 from Kāpiti College, Imogen Ware. And now we're sitting at 2 each. Oh, someone's left her all alone on the 3-point line. Paraparaumu get the rebound, double teamed, and she puts it away. So that was Louise, number 14, Scriven. So, oh, and again, Annalise gets the intercept. Oh, unfortunately she couldn't get that one to go in. Now we need to see what Kāpiti College can do. Great take. And a nice little shot. Not enough juice in there, but it was a good option. Some of the main components, especially to do with defense, is a lot of communication, and so I think what will help Kāpiti will be just a little bit of talk, just so that they know that they have each other's back. And Kāpiti are away. Bit of a transition here, nicely done. Number 7, Kāpiti College, Amelie. And I think she is the captain. Oh, great look up ahead. And number 8, Anika Barr. Now our score is sitting at 6-4. A bit of a double team happening here just before halfway. And a nice shot by number 5, Frankie Armstrong. So it looks like Kāpiti College is, and that's exactly what they want. So they're putting on a little bit of a, I don't know if you'd say a full court press. I'd say more of like quarter or a third. And what they're trying to do is force those kind of passes. Paraparaumu now in their quarter court press. Or third. I don't even know my fractions. I got to get this right. Nice take. Oh, great rebounding by number 8, and she gets a foul as well. Way to be aggressive underneath the basket. And that's number 8, Imogen Ware. And she's got 2 shots. So if you notice, we have 3 refs that are on the floor. So they won't be missing anything. And 1 more to go. And that one bounces off the back of the rim. Annalise Prakash gets it. I love how Paraparaumu College don't necessarily need to over-dribble the ball. They just use the pass because they know that that's faster than the dribble. So fantastic work by them. Good pressure at half court by Anna. But Kāpiti get it back, and we have a travel call at halfway. So now it is PC's ball. I love to see the pressure that both these teams are putting on each other. It forces them to think about what they need to do, and we have a foul here. And Anna Romalo, number 4, will go to the line. First one doesn't convert. And neither does the second. Pressure applied immediately, which is really, really good. And a pass is made down to the other end. Fantastic work by Kāpiti College in getting those rebounds, and we have a foul. And it will be PC's ball. So what both teams need to work on, especially on a full court press, is that if it gets broken down early, they need to get back and protect the rim as quick as possible. Once they do that, they'll make it harder for the other team to be able to score. Great take. And we have a foul here. So that was number 8, Anika Bar. Looks like we have a box set up here and a screen up. Both people from PC going to the basket. And we have a jump ball, and I think it might be PC's. Yep. And we have number 9, Grace. I think Postlethwaite. Number 9 from Paraparaumu College, who has subbed in. I'm not too sure. Oh, I think the referee's just clarifying something. Screen up. Very simple but effective. Great cut there by Annalise. Oh, I think it might have been a travel, yeah. Just that extra step. So you always got to keep active on offense, especially when it gets too stagnant. That's when options are very limited. So that was a great cut done by Annalise. Great take by number 8. It's Imogen Ware. Looks like we'll be saying her name quite a bit. Kāpiti come away with the ball, and they're looking to push down the floor. Great job. And they get the foul. So Paraparaumu College need to be careful with the fouls that they give out, because of they do have a few people on the bench, which is helpful, but some of their main players might need to just be aware of their foul count. First one is good by number 7, I think is the captain. And she puts away both. So that was the second player to keep an eye out for, number 7. Oh, and an intercept at halfway. Great take. Again, rebounding is super important, so fatigue will kick in soon. Annalise nearly killed me, but I'm fine. And here we go, Kāpiti again pushing the pace, forcing PC to commit to them, which means open shooters. Great pass. Got to keep moving. Nice rebound, nice offensive rebound. And a great pass by Annalise to Louise. Great ball movement from both teams. Good D. An easy bucket by Esther Roberts, number 11, from Kāpiti College. And our score at the moment is 12-10 to Kāpiti. Louise will look for the 3. Oh, hits the backboard. And it's a foot race. Kāpiti managed to keep it in. Oh, actually, no, they didn't. I think a foot was on the line there. And we have a substitution coming in for Paraparaumu College and also Kāpiti. So from Kāpiti, we have number 4, Lucy, and number 10, Mia Litton. And number 11, oh no, sorry, number 13, Ella Dougal. Dougal, I think, yeah. Apologies if I pronounced the name wrong. Does a great job of getting to the hoop. Great rebound. So especially in transition when you're trying to run down the floor, it's really important to remember spacing. Because if you're too close together, that means the defense don't have to do any work. There was a great basket by Anna, number 4. Great shot. And now it's number 4 from Kāpiti College, Lucy Tesserio. And we have a timeout taken by Paraparaumu College. Now the score is 12-12. Got about 3 minutes 46 left to go in this quarter, and it's only the first quarter. Fouls are the number one thing I would be talking about in the Paraparaumu College huddle. Just being careful about how they foul and how often, because you don't want to lose players. You want to have as many options as possible, especially for subs. If I was in the Kāpiti College huddle, I would be talking about just playing at my own pace or the team's pace. They have fresh legs, so they will probably run the floor even more, space out, take those opportunities and still be aggressive on the offensive rebounds, but also just be present on defense. And I think that goes for both teams. Defense is what wins championships, in my opinion. It could be, someone else could say something different. I think you can score all the baskets you want, but if you're not playing defense, then it's just kind of like a tennis match, back and forth, back and forth. So it looks like we're getting back into it now. Just a big shout out to Kāpiti Basketball Association, one of our sponsors, just for doing their bit for the basketball community out here on the coast. It's always nice to have a home out on the coast. There's obviously Wellington basketball and there's Lower Hutt, but out here on the coast it's a little bit farther away than everything else, so it's always nice just to have some basketball out here. So a big shout out to Kāpiti Basketball Association. All right, so Lucy puts the last one away, and Paraparaumu have the ball. They're looking to double team and trap just before halfway, or maybe even after halfway. So if I was Paraparaumu College, I'd want to take it down the middle of the floor and avoid the corners as much as possible. Great take. Great take by number 10, and she gives herself a little clap. I would too. Mia Liffen. Great job by PC. Nice ball movement. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Annalise looks to do something, and she puts it up. And Kāpiti come away with the rebound. So Paraparaumu need to get back on defense here, because transition is where Kāpiti score the most, I would think. And last touch by Paraparaumu College. So we have a substitution coming in now. Louise back in. We have about Anna and Annalise will be subbed out, and we have number 5 Alexis McInnes. Oh, yep, someone needs to get out on that shooter. They're looking. Unfortunately, that's a travel. A lot of passing out on the perimeter and some cutting coming from Kāpiti College, which is really nice to see. Great rebound by number 14, who looks for someone to pass to, and a great assist. So Jasmine Ebony Passing on to number 6, who is Roxy Thomas, who puts it away. Great teamwork. Nice pass. And Kāpiti, I'd be looking down the floor to see if anyone was running. Oh, and we have a foul here. Foul is on 9. And that is Grace Postaway. So Lucy will go to the free throw line. And she puts it away. So we have a substitution coming in, number 11, Esther Roberts, and for their captain.
Esther Roberts wearing 11 back into the game.
Louise looks to take it down the middle of the court. A great rebound by Kāpiti, and I thought that would be Kāpiti ball, but I think it might have been Kāpiti that last touched it. Louise on the baseline here, Scriven. So spacing here is a big, big thing. So spacing, taking your time, being aware of the shot clock. Just some things that are not necessarily like skill-based, it's just awareness. Oh. And we have a foul again. Got about 59 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. So if you've just joined us, this is for the Rosanne Robinson Cup. It's pretty much like a traditional between Paraparaumu College and Kāpiti College. Doesn't make the second one, so Paraparaumu College looks to take it. So again, just something about clock awareness. You want to use the time up as much as possible so that you can take away any opportunity that your opponent has to score. And then play hard defense. So needing to pick up quickly, talk to each other, basic defense starts. There's a travel call there. 27 seconds left. Score is sitting at 19-12 to Kāpiti College. So I'd be using the time up as much as possible. 24 seconds on the possession clock, so I'd want to use it all and be the last one to score. Oh, very nice movement from Louise, but couldn't put it away. And there was a nice shot by number 11, Hannah Millwood. 8 seconds to go, so they're needing to play hard defense. Good job by number 9, Grace. So wanting to hold the ball and shoot it. Great job by Paraparaumu College in the last couple of seconds there of the first quarter. So we have about 2 minutes, and then we're going to head into the second. Oh, looks like we've got a little bit of a halftime or quarter time show going on here.
Feeling confident, Jacob? Not at all. Boy, what end do you want to go to?
So just a little bit of info about what's happening here. So if this is the first time that you've ever heard of the College Sport All-Stars, well, this is, so this has been held since, I think, 2019. So Lions in with the Showdown events that have been held since 2019. So this is the second annual College Sport All-Stars, which is really exciting. So the rivalry games have been added in as a way to embed just some college pride into the weekend. Just to add a little bit of spice, I guess. Okay, just a big shout out also to the referees and our bench that are helping make sure that this goes super smooth. So we got 20 seconds left on the clock before we start the second quarter. Now Kāpiti College is quickly filling up with people. And this looks like it's going to, or feels like it's going to be a really close game. So I'm really, really excited. So stay tuned, guys. It's going to be really good.
About to start. Kāpiti in front, 19-14. But it's early days.
Hi guys, welcome back to the second quarter of this, I'd like to say traditional, but it is Paraparaumu College versus Kāpiti College here at Kāpiti College. So the score is 19-14 to Kāpiti. I have a feeling it's going to be a really, really good game. And it is filling, seats are filling quite fast here. I don't even think I can see a free seat at the moment from where I'm sitting. But I was just thinking to myself before going into the second quarter, if you've just joined us, one thing that I would be focusing on, especially if I was Kāpiti College, is to look to push the ball on transition. They have a lot of subs, so fresh legs are available. But also applying a lot of pressure on defense. So stopping the ball early, making sure we don't foul. If I am PC, I'm looking to talk to each other, making sure that we're in passing lanes and not committing any, just any fouls that are not needed. So we have number 8 here, Anika Bahu's on the line for PC. And she can't convert the 2 shots. And I think they might have the ball back. They do. And a shot by Anna. Number 4, Anna, I coached her last year for seniors. A fantastic sponge, I guess. She just absorbs everything and she's got a really good attitude. So it always helps when you're coaching. And the ref has just stopped it here. I think there might be an issue with the clock or maybe the fouls. I'm not too sure. Yep, so it looks like it's the clock. Oh. I'm loving the energy that's coming from Annalise Prakash, number 6. You see her diving on the floor, in passing lanes, running, sprinting back on defense, but also running and sprinting on offense. So that's something that can definitely contribute to a win. So I'm hoping that we see more of that from all the other players. Great cut by Louise, and she is rewarded with a foul. And that foul is on number 11. Esther Roberts from Casey. And the first one is made. Louise Scriven is another promising player. You might want to keep an eye on her. Represented Wellington for age groups and reps. And a very promising player, so you might want to remember the name. So it looks like Kāpiti is running a 4-out 1-in, so a high post just above the free throw line. They're needing to shoot this one. Oh, it just skims off the basket, and at least looks to push it. Great patience on that pass, and a great cut as well. Always keep on moving, and a good foul. I think what we always say when we see a player like Annalise is a very active player, just doesn't stand still and is always moving, so that makes it harder for the defense to kind of keep a track of her. So if you're wanting any tips on how to be an effective offensive player, especially off the ball, keep on moving. First one is good. And she puts away the second. So the score now is 21-18 to KC. Paraparaumu College are catching up, so they will need to... Great tips by Annalise again. She's just got some great timing. And a foul. I'm loving the burst of energy into the second quarter by PC. Kāpiti just need to keep their heads up and stick to their game plan and execute whatever they need to do. There is a lot of passing around the perimeter. I think they really need to find that person on the inside and get some ball movement going, maybe even penetrate to the basket. Just get the defense moving. Oh, great hands by Anna, number 4. And she looks for her teammates. Great pass to the outside. Good defensive rebound by number 9. And Louise puts it away with the 3. And that should change the score up to 22-21. Great hustle by KC. Oh, and that's 2 for Kāpiti College, number 5, Frankie Armstrong, which will help them a great deal. Kāpiti managed to put some pressure on. Just a very energetic player, both defensively and offensively, coming from Annalise Prakesh. Fantastic work by her teammates helping out. Great help D by Louise. And they come away with the rebound. You need to be careful with the outlet passes. Someone needs to be running that middle lane, just like that. And we have that box screen. I think they may have been blocked. 11 seconds left on the, oh no, sorry, 8.9. 14. Okay, we're back to 12. 12 seconds left on the 24-second clock. So that's more than enough time to execute something. So unfortunately that gets passed out of bounds. Patience is another thing that's underrated when it comes to possessions, especially on offense. So be patient, be aware, and just see where your teammates are. picking up early on the halfway mark. And Esther Roberts puts that away. Great pass by Anna. Oh, unfortunately, Grace can't put it away. And we have a foul on Annalise. So she's got to be careful now because the refs are now keeping an eye on her. Nevertheless, the energy is definitely something that can help her team. And that's going to come up short. PC are going to look to push, so someone needs to help her out and back her. Great athleticism. And that ball finds the back of the rim. Kāpiti have the ball now. And a great tip. Great tip by number 8, Anika Bar. It's super important for teams to be able to apply pressure as soon as possible, especially on defense, because what happens now is that they'll have to take it out of court, and that gives defense enough time to set and get ready. Oh, and a big 3. Good rebound, and that pops out of the rim. Good outlet pass. Oh, and a beautiful pass, number 8. Oh, it doesn't, Anika doesn't convert that one, but that was a great assist by Louise. And we have a foul on number 11. Number 11 on Hannah Millward. So Kāpiti go in for 2, and that takes them up to 27. So 27 to 22 here in the second quarter, 5 minutes to go. So at the end of the second quarter, halftime, and moving into the third quarter, there's going to be a lot of, especially more towards the end of the second quarter is going to be maybe even some fatigue, end of the third quarter. So thinking about their passes and IQ is going to be really important. The captain puts it away, takes them up to 28. I think. Yep, 28. And she puts away the second, and it takes them to 29 to 22. 4 minutes left to go, just over 4 minutes. Paraparaumu College definitely have a chance to catch up, and Kāpiti College have called a timeout. Surprising to me since they're up, but there might be just to give his girls a rest maybe before the half break. So with Kāpiti College, I would be talking to them about ball movement on offense, making sure that they can get the ball inside, especially if they have someone on the post or on the elbow. Getting some ball movement using the 24-second clock. They're in the lead and they want to build on this lead, so clock awareness is something that I would be talking to them about. Use the time, be patient, look for the best option. And on defense, applying it early, quickly, and talking and communicating. I haven't really heard much talk coming from both of these teams. Now, if I was in the PC bench, I would be talking about spacing, especially on transition, making sure that they're wide on their lanes, and looking up and seeing who's free. Just an example is a pass from Louise, number 14, to her teammate who was right underneath the basket, number 8, I think it was. That's the sort of thing that you want to see. Smart basketball, not dribbling too much, and on defense, talking, hands are active, making sure to rebound and box out. But man, we got a game. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. And it's going to be PC ball from the baseline. A great atmosphere starting to kind of happen at Kāpiti College. Got a few people trickling in and the seats are getting full. So if you want to come down here before the next game, I would suggest coming soon. So we are in bonus now. I think it was a foul called on someone from Paraparaumu College. So bonus, meaning every foul that PC commit in this second quarter would mean it's an automatic to the line foul shots. And both were missed. Just a turnover there. Also minimizing turnovers. You know, it's good to get the ball back as fast as you can, but you've got to be really smart at your decisions, especially if your teammate isn't ready to catch the ball. Great screen. And it is PC ball. We have a sub coming in. Number 4, Lucy Tesserio. For number 5, Frankie Armstrong. Okay. We need to look to get it over the half as soon as possible before the 8-second. And again, great pass, but the spacing would be better. You're just making the job, making the defense collapse. Oh. Risky pass, but she makes it. And a shot from Louise. Hits the front of the rim, and Kāpiti come away with the rebound, and they're looking down the floor already, which is very good. And a basket by number 4, Lucy. Sub straight into the game and 2 on the board. Lovely. And an intercept. And just a double dribble call there. I think she didn't have anyone to pass it to, so she had no idea. I don't think it was her intention to dribble. I think she was just letting go of the ball, but I think she might have touched it again. So 31-22, Kāpiti leading the way with this one. Great cut by number 9, Grace. Grace is another player that I really love. She's very active up and down the floor. And the captain for Kāpiti puts 2 away, and that takes them up to 33-22. Again, just taking care of the possession, making sure to limit turnovers. And a big shot by number 13. Doesn't find the net, but Kāpiti come away with the rebound. And great hands by number 11, Hannah Millward. Great shot by Anna. I love that Kāpiti are now starting to look to go to the hoop. Once they've started doing that, the defense is collapsing and they're being rewarded with fouls. And we have a timeout by Paraparaumu College. So Kāpiti are now leading by 10, 33-22. I think Paraparaumu College definitely have a lot more to give in this last minute and 42 seconds. I think defensively they need to step it up a little bit more now that Kāpiti is penetrating to the basket. Communication is definitely something that I would be saying, yep, you need to do more of, especially on screens, boxing out, staying in front of your man, active hands. And with Kāpiti, I would be saying, keep on going. Keep taking it to the hoop, look for the open shooters, keep penetrating, and keep going to the hoop.
Also a big shout out to the Kāpiti Basketball Association.
So Paraparaumu are now in the bonus. So they have to play really good defense, otherwise they'll be rewarding easy free throws. So make sure that you guys join us for the next game. It's the boys game at 7:15 p.m. Paraparaumu College versus Kāpiti. It's another traditional, but this one's for the Low Rob Cup. If it's going to be anything like this game, you definitely want to stick around and watch. And also tomorrow, make sure you tune in, because at 3 p.m. we actually have something really, really special. The Special Olympics game added in this year between Kāpiti and Hutt Valley, so that's playing tomorrow 3 p.m. live and free, thanks to our Four Seasons Media who are covering this this weekend. So a big shout out to the boys. It looks like Kāpiti have added on to their score, 34-22. Rakesh with a 3. And already they have someone down the other end. And a great block by number 11, Hannah. And rebounding. Foul here by number 11, Nick. So Esther Roberts here on the free throw line. And first one doesn't go through. And the second one is good. 58 seconds left on the clock for the second quarter, 35-22. KC is leading. Travel call. So KC now have the chance to, I guess, build their lead a little bit more. And I would be taking my time. I'd be using up this 24-second clock right here. No fouls. Again, Esther Roberts is being a problem in there. Paraparaumu need to turn it on defense. Kāpiti do a great job of getting that rebound.
10 seconds to go.
Slowing the ball down. 17 seconds left. Oh, great pass. Oh, lucky. And we have a foul here. Number 6, Thomas. Just gives Annalise a little bit of a I'm sorry tap on the shoulder. 7 seconds to go. And now Kāpiti are in the bonus, so that's 2 shots. This one doesn't have enough push, so it hits the front of the rim. Hopefully the second one will go through. And it does. Yeah! 37-23. I think one of the main contributors to this quarter is Esther, so Paraparaumu will need to come up with a plan as to how to stop her inside the key, but also be aware that who else is contributing, slow them down on the transition offense. But that is halftime, 39-23. So we've got a bit of a break, and we will be back soon.
For the original tournament happening next month in October. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on a Friday evening for this one, the Rosanne Cup between Kāpiti College and Paraparaumu College. Next up is the boys. They are playing for the Low Rock Cup. That should be a good one. It's a big weekend here at Kāpiti College with the All-Stars playing tomorrow. As well as a special Olympics game from 3 p.m. That is for the first time. The All-Star game will kick off about 5. It's the girls and then the boys. Three good boys over the weekend. So if anyone wants to join to check out the merch. Our teams are wearing their gears in this one. Kāpiti College, Paraparaumu College, in the green. Some good news. So if you want to store dot, here to dot, to check out the merch for the All-Star weekend. If you came on the third quarter time to make a half-court shot, you could be.
Hey guys, welcome back to this, our first game here. Our first game against, so we're the two teams that we have here, Kāpiti College and Paraparaumu College. So you're joining us on College Sport All-Stars, and this is day one. Make sure you stick with us over the weekend because we've got some really good games coming up, especially next 7:15 is our boys game. And it is Kāpiti College versus Paraparaumu. So these are two traditional games that have been added onto this weekend. Just to get a little bit of school spirit going. And so we just have there on your screen, if you're joining us on the live stream, Kāpiti and Paraparaumu, just some stats. So some field goals there, 14 out of 37, so 37% for Kāpiti and 21% for Paraparaumu. Rebounds 31 to 28, so Kāpiti leading with 31. Assists 9-5, Kāpiti leading with 9. 8 to 12 steals here for Paraparaumu. And that's really impressive, and I'd like to see the stats as to who is the main contributor for the steals from Paraparaumu College, and I think I know who it is, number 6, Annalise Prakesh. She has just been just a little bit of an energizer bunny for her team, putting a little bit of an electric feel through her team so that both on the offensive side and on the defensive side, so I'm really excited to see what they bring in the second half. And for Kāpiti College, it has been number 11, Esther Roberts. Especially in the second quarter, she's been taking off, especially inside the key. So I'll be interested to see how Paraparaumu College can challenge her. And Louise, number 14, the captain for Paraparaumu, draws first blood for the second half. So Annalise looking to take it all the way. Oh, and it just bounces off the back of the rim. A strong rebound by both teams. And it looks like it's going to be Kāpiti ball. So just on your screen there, that just quickly popped up, just the total points. If you're interested in finding out what the stats were for the last summer series as to who was the top rebounder, top lead scorer and stuff, you can head to the website on summerseries.nz, and if you go and click on the stats tab, you'll be able to see the girls, boys, and also the records there as well. It's the captain for Kāpiti College, number 7. Oh, a great spin move there, but just falls a bit short, and they're looking to look down the court, and number 12, Charlie Pollard, does a really great job of hunting it down. And we have a foul here, number 5, Alexis McInnes. And a great outlet pass to the shooter, and she lands at number 11. Very strong start for the third quarter, Esther Roberts. And number 5, Frankie Armstrong. And we have a foul here on number 4? No. Yeah, I think it's number 4. No, 5. Apologies. Number 5 with the foul there, Alexis McInnes. And forgive me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but I think it's Emily. And we're going to go PC ball. So it looks like Kāpiti have just picked up the pace a little bit when it comes to defense, trying to hunt down those passes, especially near halfway. Louise for 3, just a little bit short there. And of course, Esther Roberts with the rebound. She is doing her part on both ends of the floor and really helping out her team build this lead. That was a great attempt there, just that little runner. Annalise looks to chuck it down the court, and Kāpiti come away with it. So we have to be really careful about turnovers. And we have a foul here. I think it's on number 8. Kāpiti. Nope, number 8, Anika Bar from Paraparaumu College. Love to see that the ball's been passed into the high post. As you can see, it makes PC kind of a bit disheveled. And Annalise is to the races. Nice little fake pass. Oh, and Anna gets the rebound. I feel that Anna and Annalise work really well together, especially with Louise as well. Just because they're both really quick at getting down the floor. And we want to keep our fouls to a minimum here. And Esther Roberts again. 43-25 is the score here in the third quarter, and we've got 7 minutes and 16 seconds left. There's still a whole bunch of time for Paraparaumu to come back with some points. Great hands. Oh, yeah. I would say that that's definitely a foul. I think just in terms of women's basketball or girls basketball, we tend to be a lot more handsy than the boys. When really we don't need to be. You just need to be there with your body and your hands up, and that's what makes it quite difficult for them to be able to pass it. And Louise for 2 there takes them up to 27. Oh, a great pass. A great look, but unfortunately the pass just wasn't received by her teammate. But that's what you want to do, especially on a fast break or transition. You want to be able to suck in the defender so that you're able to offload it to someone that's under the basket. Great idea. Oh, and that's a foul here on number 9. So great. Pass away. And already we are in bonus for Paraparaumu College. Now this is something that won't work in their favour, especially so early into the game. It's only 6 minutes. And they're already in the bonus. So now they've kind of made it a little bit harder for them. They've got to just play really good defense and make sure not to get sucked in and just keep their hands up. And the captain for Kāpiti puts it away. And the score is now 45-27. So a little bit of encouraging, maybe some positive words would be really handy right now, especially for PC. You can see just a few of the players just getting a little bit, just hanging their heads a bit, but this is when you show true character, so got to keep pushing through. Great shot by Anna, number 4. Hopefully that lights a little bit of a spark for them. Great rebound by Anna again. And PC come away with the ball. They just need to take care of it and be patient. Another shot by Anna, and I think this is KC ball. Yep. (45-29). Oh, just getting in each other's way a little bit. Great take. Great take by Imogen Weir. Ten seconds left on the clock here. 9. And they get the rebound. And it puts it up. Comes a little bit too, comes up short. And now Kāpiti unable to get the ball down the floor safely. And now we have a timeout from Paraparaumu College. So 47-29 in the third quarter. So Coach Matt will probably be talking to his girls about foul trouble and how they're in the bonus, and they need to be a little bit more smart. Just be a bit more careful with the fouls. And so just on the screen there, you have the schedule for the 2 games today. So 5:30 p.m., which is the game that's playing at the moment, Kāpiti versus Paraparaumu, and then the next game, 7:15, which is the boys' rivalry, the Low Rob Cup, and that is Kāpiti versus Paraparaumu. The gym is slowly getting a bit more packed, if you can see on the camera there. Now, this is the All-Star Weekend schedule for tomorrow. 3 p.m. is the Special Olympics, Kāpiti versus Hutt Valley. And then you have 4:30 p.m. you have the All-Stars girls game, and then 6:45 p.m. is the All-Stars boys game. So make sure you tune in. You do not want to miss those 3 games. So if you see our referees there on the screen, just their names there, Corey and Zach and Elijah. Just a big shout out to them for taking the time to be able to referee this game. I personally think this game's been refereed really well. So great job by the boys. And if you can just see on your screen there, the 3 trophies that are on the bench. And we are now back into it. 47-29, 4 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. Now, 4 minutes is a long time. Paraparaumu just need to be a little bit more patient on offense. Use the time really well and take care of the ball. Some great movement. Good shot there. And it is Kāpiti ball. So already I'd be trying to put pressure on the ball, not even allowing them to dribble any closer, especially the people that are strong with ball handling. You want to take away the space. And we have a travel call. So it is PC's ball. And we have substitution coming in. The captain is going to take a break. And a big 3 by Anna. And that's an offensive foul there on, I think it's number 10, yes. So number 10, Maya Litton. Just a bit of a push off with her arm, and the referee Corey was able to pick that up, so it was a great call. Active hands by Kāpiti College. Great rebound. And a 3 by Annalise, but it doesn't seem to find the rim. I felt like those options were a little bit rushed. They still had enough seconds on the 24-second clock. So just a little bit more patience would do them good. And a 3 from Esther Roberts, who's been pretty much the main scorer for Kāpiti College. Oh, that one doesn't rattle in. I think Louise looks to the ref to ask for a foul, but doesn't get one, so she slows the play down by fouling. Which doesn't do them any favours because they're in the bonus. So again, it's just about being smart. Just probably the frustration of not getting that foul call. Just one of the things that you have to understand when you play basketball, if you're an athlete, and you're having to deal with things that won't go your way. And the first one didn't go through, but the second one is good. So we have a substitution coming in for PC, for Annalise, and it is number 11, Hannah Millwood. And Kāpiti come away with the intercept. And it's just the turnovers that are kind of killing Paraparaumu College at the moment. Just their options. I think the look is there. Third quarter, there's always something about the third quarter with basketball. It's like it's a little bit more frustrating. It's a little bit more edgy because this quarter is usually the telling quarter as to how the last few minutes of the game will go. And so Paraparaumu just need to stay in it. But Kāpiti are doing a great job of converting on the other end. So Kāpiti do a great job of passing it down to the other end of the court without dribbling too much. It seems like they've switched roles. Paraparaumu College was doing this at the start of the game. We almost had a Kāpiti score for Paraparaumu there. And a shot by Mia or Maya. Again, just taking care of that ball will do them some good. It's getting a little bit handsy, so I'm hoping. Yep, and that is a foul, so that'll be an automatic two shots at the free throw line. So it's really important for both teams to stay disciplined going into the fourth quarter, especially when it comes to fouls. And now the score's 53-29. A minute 15 left to go in the third quarter. Paraparaumu looking to move the ball but also penetrate. They've just got to be careful as to and see where the defense is before they pass it. Louise with a great shot but doesn't go through. I think a little bit of miscommunication there. Number 13, Ella, probably thought that they touched it last. We have a double dribble here by number 8, Imogen Ware. Looks like Paraparaumu is looking for a 3 just to kind of close the gap a little bit. 37 seconds left. And a foul on number 11, Hannah. I'm not too sure how many fouls personal fouls. That might be her 5th one. Yep, and so Hannah is now out of the game. That is her 5th personal foul. And so Annalise subs in for her. First one is good by the captain. And the second one is good as well. .30 seconds left on the clock. So make sure you join us for the next game, 7:15 p.m. with the boys, Kāpiti versus Paraparaumu. Big 3 by Louise. Hits the back of the rim. And Kāpiti looking to finish. 7 seconds left. think they will be looking for a quick shot. Oh, and they get a foul. Great job by Kāpiti, you know, just identifying that they are in foul trouble and going to the hoop. Oh, first one doesn't quite reach the hoop. She looks to her teammates, and her teammate's like, it's fine, man. It's good. You're fine. And the second one doesn't quite make it either, but they get... Oh! And we have a jump ball at halfway with 0.3 milliseconds left, and that's Kāpiti's ball. I think you have enough time to just catch and shoot, maybe. Oh, nope. Change of position, and we're going Paraparaumu College. And that is the time. So we are now at the end of the third quarter, 55 to 29. So join us for one more quarter, and we'll see you in about 2 minutes.
Time for another half-court shot. Who's ready for this one? Anybody? Any takies? Come on now, lady. We're up to $200 with the deal. What's your name? Ashton. You're excited? You're confident for this one? But yeah, which end do you want to go? You go that way? All right, cheer them on, ladies and gentlemen.
Go, Ashton!
You guys supposed to take it? Not so much. Give it up for Ashton, ladies and gentlemen. And another 100 on the next shots. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the sausage sizzle is still going outside. The Kāpiti Basketball Association under 13s is fundraising for the regional tournament. Happening next month, $2 a sausage. So head outside with the $2 coin for the Kāpiti Basketball Association under 13s. They are fundraising for their regional tournament next month.
The parties at the pools is like 12%.
Last quarter in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Who's got Paraparaumu College? What about Kāpiti? One more time for Paraparaumu. One more time for Kāpiti. Last quarter, Rosanne and Robinson. Keep the cheering going for your team.
Okay, welcome back, guys. This is the fourth quarter of the, I guess, the rivalry game between Kāpiti College and Paraparaumu College. So scores 55 to 29. And already we're seeing such a strong performance from Esther Roberts, number 11 from Kāpiti College. And she's just been someone that has contributed a lot to the scoreboard. And now PC have the ball. And Louise is still looking for that three that she was trying to get in the third quarter. So Paraparaumu will need to do a better job at stopping and slowing down that transition offense. And a great bucket by Anna. Great take again by Esther Roberts, number 11. I'd like to see how many points she scored, actually. Might be able to see it on our stats. Make sure you visit the summerseries.nz/stats. And just pay a visit to the website. This is actually quite exciting to be a part of. I feel like I was part of the junior showcase and I got to, witness a lot of young talent from all across the country, but there's something special about this because it's in Wellington. That is Annalise Pakesh converting one, and she's got one more to go. And she does good with the second. Oh, and we have a foul here on Louise Scriven. Initially, she was a bit confused as to why. Just puts away the first one. The second one kind of rattles out of the rim. So Paraparaumu just need to take care of the ball. Great outlet pass. And a quick put back by Anna, but it doesn't seem to convert. Just loses it there on the baseline, so it'll be Paraparaumu ball. So Paraparaumu need to put in work in the next couple of minutes to be able to close this gap. And I'm talking about defense. Great ball movement. So another thing that might help, especially with, oh, unlucky. That rattles out. Something that might help with is the movement of the ball is really good, but it seems to be sticking to one side of the court. So it will really help if they are able to move it from left to right or right to left, because then they will shift the defense, which will open up opportunities for them to either take it to the hoop or shoot the shot. The first one doesn't go in, and that's Anika Bar on the free throw line. And the second one rattles out. And just a little bit of a foul there. I heard the slap even with my headphones on. And I think we might have a timeout by PC. Yep, we do. Coach Matt is probably just going to have just remind his girls about what the objective is and what they need to do. And Kāpiti in a really good position at the moment. I wouldn't be worrying if I was them. I'd probably be just working on what they need to work on. For any games that are coming up, I'd probably just be talking about what they could do, what are the options, because they're quite comfortable, but at the same time, you want to build on that lead. So on your screen, there's just the All-Star schedule for today and tomorrow. So we have the boys coming up next for the Low Rob Cup. And then tomorrow we have the Special Olympics, Kāpiti versus Hutt Valley. So I would definitely tune in for that, because that's something that I haven't really seen before streamed. And then you have the girls and boys All-Star Games, 4:30 p.m. and 6:45. I really love those shots behind the basket, especially during like the boys' games. People decide to put on a little bit of a dunk show. It's a great angle. Just also want to mention one of our sponsors, Deer. You'll see it on, if you come down here to the gym, you'll see it stuck on the backboard. So Deer Sports is the official kit suppliers of the All-Stars. So you can get your replica edition jerseys online. And you can shop at store.dare2.co.nz. Louise looks to Euro and always finds the back of the rim. I think it's just... Oh, great putback by Louise. Right now I'd be turning around and looking to add some pressure on defense right here. Great ball movement from side to side. And it will be PC's ball. So PC will need to concentrate on not getting into foul trouble, and Kāpiti will, if I was them, I'd still be running the ball. I'd keep going as fast as I could, get as many points as possible. Great fake by Annalise, and she puts two away. So score 60-37. Number 12, Charlie Pollard with two. And foul there. And a for three.
It's just the end of the season and the start of the new one.
Falls into the hand of the Kāpiti college player. They do a great job of moving the ball really quickly, especially for people that are running mates. And one person that's doing that really well is Charlie. Louise, great fake. And lays it in for two. 39, 64-39. Kāpiti just can't seem to keep that position. I think that's Taylor, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to read the score sheet here. Taylor or Taya? I can't tell if it's a J or an L. Pratt leads Couture, number 9. And a nice runner there by Louise Scriven, the captain for PC. And score is now 41-64. A little bit of a fight for the rebound to get a quick outlet, and Anna is off. Oh, great job at finding Louise. And that goes down for two. So 4 minutes 58 left on the clock. If Paraparaumu can keep on getting these defensive rebounds and finding the best option on offense, this gap is going to close pretty quick. It's a little bit of a block there. And three by Louise. They get the rebound back. Oh, and she's, looks like Annalise Kakesha is down for a bit. She's holding a leg, her right leg. Feeling a little bit of pain. Doesn't seem to be good. I'm hoping it's not a serious injury. She seems to... Yeah, she's just going to limp off there. Oh, it's a shame to see. No, we don't like injuries. She's been, yeah, just one of the more energetic players for her team this evening. So it's just a shame to see her kind of limp off. I'm hoping it's not a serious injury. But let this be a reminder to all players that it's super, super important that you understand that warming up and warming down and stretching and taking care of your body is super important. Take it for someone who has bung knees, guys, okay? From playing the sport. You need to make sure that you take care of your body, for sure. So on your screen there you see a little, I don't know what they're called, but if you scan it, you can get live stats of the game. And it disappeared when I tried to do it on my phone. So make sure you stay tuned. It looks like the boys are getting ready in the back. Kāpiti College versus Paraparaumu College. And I think we're just waiting on the ref to put the ball in play. And I'm not too sure what's going on at the moment. I think Coach Matt is just having a... Oh, I think we might have a bit of a bleeding nose here, but... Great. Is it Grace? Yeah, I think Grace Postlethwaite might have had a little bit of a bleeding nose, but she says she's fine. Louise still searching for that three, and luckily her Grace was there to get the rebound. That just slips out of her fingers, and Ella is there to get it. Kāpiti still looking to push the ball in the fourth quarter, and that's the captain there. Does a great job at converting that basket. Oh, beautiful take by number 8, Anika Bar. Oh. Anna does a great job of tipping that, but unfortunately it doesn't make it. She does well to keep up with the captain of KC. Oh, and she biffs it forward to Louise. And she puts that away. So 47 is now the score for Paraparaumu. Kāpiti is still leading 68 to 47. Oh. Just a foul call there, I think, on Louise. That might be her third.
Substitution for Kāpiti College coming back into the game. Number 14, Jasmine Mason.
I think the coolest thing about having this college sport all-stars here in Kāpiti is because of the growing number of basketballers that are actually here. Just giving a space for us to come and enjoy it, and also just kind of hype up the schools and the teams and the players that are around here in Kāpiti Coast, because it's such a beautiful place to be. I actually just live down the road, so it's nice to see that this has been brought to Kāpiti. And that is a 2 from Anna. We've got 2 minutes 35 left on the clock here. Oh, great job. Great job by Anika Bar. Oh, sorry, not Anika Bar, Imogen Ware for Kāpiti. A nice pass, and a foul will be rewarded to Anika Bar.
She'll hit to line, shooting 2.
The one thing that Paraparaumu have done really well in this quarter is to minimize their fouls. I think they've done a really good job of doing that. And both just come up a little bit too short, and it will be Kāpiti's ball. Again, we see a little bit of a press here. So if you notice, the PC defense seemed to kind of collapse a little bit, which means that Kāpiti had more of a chance of finding players, I guess on the outside. Great pass. And we have a foul call here on PC. Some substitutions coming in for the final minute and a half. So not only can you go onto the Summer Series website, but you can actually follow the All-Stars Instagram page. College Sport All-Star, so allstars.nz on Instagram. Make sure you go follow that page. I've just done it just like seconds ago. Okay, maybe not seconds, maybe like a couple of hours, but go and check it out. I mean, we'll go give it a follow. I don't think there's any posts just yet, but it'll be flooded with a lot of posts in the near future, I'm assuming. Bit of a juggling act going on here with PC. Great job by the captain, who seems to have come alive in this fourth quarter. .56 seconds left to go. And now PC are in the bonus. First one is good.
Go, Grace!
And the second one doesn't go in, so Kāpiti. Oh. 50 seconds left on the clock. And they find Louise in the corner. It is PC ball. And Ella looks to shoot the two. .33 seconds left on the clock. So we're coming close to the end of this quarter. I think it's safe to say now with 23 seconds left to go that KC has taken this game. It started off really strong, and in the second quarter I think KC kind of separated themselves from PC towards the end of the second quarter. It was still in PC's reach, but I think there were a couple of things that didn't go their way. And with the loss of Annalise Pakesh, I think it kind of didn't help. 0.6 seconds left to go in this quarter. Make sure you stay tuned because we have the boys' game coming up next. And a two, and that will do it for this game. So congratulations to Kāpiti College for winning this small rivalry game, but a big round of applause, I guess, for the PC girls team. They did a fantastic job, and there were some really promising plays. I'm very excited to see how these two teams go. But next we have the boys starting at 7:15. So that's super exciting. So make sure you stay tuned, guys, and make sure you visit our go online and see what the updates are. On your screen there is the final score and also the statistics. So as you can see, the rebounding, oh my goodness, 64 for Paraparaumu. Steals, turnovers, 28 and 31. And points from the free throw, 25 to 15. And so Kāpiti win that race. And then three-point shooting, 14% and 4% there. So congratulations to Kāpiti. Both teams played fantastic this evening. So stick with us, guys. We'll be back soon with the boys' game.
for the presentation of the cup. Firstly, can I please call upon second place captain from Paraparaumu, Lloyd Scriven, to say a few words.
Every year, it's just so awesome. And thank you to Rosanne for your effort over the years into this community. This really shows. And it's awesome playing a cup in your honour. Thank you.
Easy talking up here, so well done, believe me. Now I call upon Rosanne Robinson to say a few words. Nah, joking. To present the cup to Kāpiti College. Don't be shy.
And just as to finish off, as is traditional, we're going to recognise our Year 13s who are leaving. Okay, so key part of the team this year and the last few years. So I'll ask the 3 Year 13s to come forward and just receive a little token of our appreciation and what you mean to the team, girls. So we're farewelling Amelie, Frankie and Tasia. So you girls come forward.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Kāpiti College and Paraparaumu College.
Did you guys want a photo of them? Can you guys come together for a photo? G?
Yes. One more time for Kāpiti College and Paraparaumu College. Can you just hold on for a sec, boys? We've just got a special presentation. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the presentation of the Stephen McBride Cup, which is presented for services to basketball in the Kāpiti Coast. And we have Githa McBride, Stephen's wife, for the presentation. This year's winner of the Stephen McBride Cup from Kāpiti College Senior Girls, the coach, Paul Roberts. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Paul Roberts. Now you can warm up, lads. That's the four melodies done for the girls. It's time for the boys for the Angelo Robertson Cup. Coming up next between Kāpiti College and Paraparaumu College.
the commentator for the College Sport All-Stars Day 1. And this is game 2, where we have Kāpiti versus Paraparaumu, and it is the Low Rob Cup. Angelo Robinson. So if you missed it, we had the girls game just before where Kāpiti College took out the win, 74-50 against Paraparaumu College. It was a really, really good game. It started off really strong, and Kāpiti just managed to finish it off even stronger. So what we have here is the two boys teams. I was just talking to the coach of the Paraparaumu College, and he said that they did really well this year, managing to get to prems, but unfortunately they lost their game. But he said it was a really promising season for them. Very excited for this game. So you have the starting 5 there on your screen. Kāpiti College, number 5, Isaac 7 William. I've got it on my screen here too. I'll just 5 Isaac, number 7 Will. You've got Reed, number 16, Te Waire, 24, and Corbin, who is the captain for Kāpiti College. And for Paraparaumu College, we have our starters, number 5, Folker, number 8, Keelan, 10, Lennox, 11, Campbell, who is the captain, and number 14, Dane. Oh, yeah. So we've just got the players on the screen as well. I was just scared it was gonna fade away before I even said the players' names, but those are the starting 5 for the two teams. So as mentioned before, this is one of the 2 rival games that have been added into the College Sport All-Stars weekend. Just to bring in a little bit of school pride, you know. And just on the screen there are our referees for tonight's game, Elijah and Corey. So we've got about 2 minutes, over 2 minutes to go before we get underway with this game. Make sure to join us tomorrow, especially for the All-Star games for the girls and boys, and also for the Special Olympics game, Kāpiti versus Heart Valley. That's going to be heaps of fun. So our head coach for Kāpiti College boys is Andrew Johnson, and the head coach for the Paraparaumu College is Paxman Todi. So really excited to be back here in Wellington. Just finished up a season with the Whai women's team for the Tauihi Women's NBL, NZNBL. A fantastic experience for anyone that is a local player, but yeah, just an awesome experience for me, especially getting to know some professionals from around the world, especially imports. Just on your screen there's the schedule for today and also for tomorrow, so make sure that you tune in and note down the times. Just got the results from the previous game for the Rosanne Robinson Cup there, Kāpiti 74, Paraparaumu 50. But as I was saying, yeah, just a really good pathway for women's basketball and for girls, being able to give them another option, apart from just going to college in the US. There's also now a pathway for them to go professionally. And so I encourage anyone that is wanting to explore that route to definitely do it. It was an amazing experience, and the 5 regions represented so strongly, and it's so fitting that the Wellington Tukumanua Queens for the lower North Island region took it out. So they were the champions, the very first champions for the Tauihi League. So 27 seconds to go. I don't know too much about these two teams, so I'm kind of starting on a clean slate. On your screen there on the lower left-hand side is the, if you scan that, you would get the live stats for the game. So I've just scanned it with my phone, and it automatically takes me to summer.basketball. And it gives you live stats
All right, ladies and
of
gentlemen, let's
the
get
game.
going for the Low Rob Cup.
So let's get
Once
started.
we reset the scoreboard.
I'm hoping they're going to reset the scoreboard because we can't start at 74.50.
There we go.
All right.
Thanks for joining us on your Friday evening for this one. It's
So,
the Low Rob Cup
Kāpiti
between
College
Kāpiti
seems
College
to
and
have been
Paraparaumu
packed out
College.
now.
Sound
There's
off,
hardly
ladies
any
and
seats
gentlemen. Who's got
available.
Kāpiti? What about Paraparaumu?
I'd love to see this type of energy here at the Kāpiti Coast. I'm so glad that we're able to have something like this,
Keep that
especially on a
energy.
Friday night. And we're off. And Kāpiti come away with the possession. The head coach for the Paraparaumu is going back court, maybe? And we have a football call, and it is going to be KC ball. And we have a call already. There's 14 from Paraparaumu College,
Cornelius Renata.
and that is on Dane. Cornelius Renata. And that 14-second clock is going to be winding down very soon. And we have 6.1 seconds to go on the clock, and it is KC ball. They need to do, I think, a better job of just spacing out so that there's more options, but PC are doing a good job of defending them, limiting their options. And that will be a 24-second call. So PC do a good job of holding it off. And that will be an opportunity for them to put some points on the board. Already you can see some great spacing. And Kāpiti do well at reading that. That's number 5. Kāpiti Isaac. And one for number 16.
Reed Connolly Bright gets us going. He'll draw the foul. Hit into line.
What a way to put some points on the board with an M1. So we have one to come here. And he puts that one away. Great pass. And one more for the 3. Bounces off the front of the rim, but great ball movement and finding the open shot. And a foul there. Faulkner, is the fouler there. I think it might have been a push on the body
This line
that would have forced the ref to blow his whistle. And so we have 24 on the line. Te Waire Kāpiti. First one doesn't go through. And the second one is good. And just a little reminder that he is needing a mouth guard, so he has to go and grab one.
Substitution for Kāpiti coming into the game. Number 4, Dan Leach.
Some good patience that we're seeing here from Paraparaumu College. number 8, Keelan. Great find on the baseline. And a good shot, nice option. Find, rattles out, great rebound by number 10, Lennox. 8 seconds left on the clock there, needing to look to score. They get the ball back, 2 seconds to go. A few players are a little bit confused, they thought it touched the rim, but the ref will award it to Kāpiti. Already we're seeing some promising basketball, but I think it's just give it some time to warm up and let each team kind of find their groove. A bit of a tumble there, but managed to get up. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. They're really needing to look to score. So an offensive foul is called on number 5, Isaac from Kāpiti College, and it will go to PC.
It's his first foul.
Score is 4-2. Another foul for Casey. I think it's number 7, who is Will. And it will be on the baseline. I think what would be really good for Paraparaumu is more players looking to score the ball and be more aggressive to the hoop. Just like that, number 13, Samuel.
Takes it in for 2.
Both teams really need to start looking to score. Great rebound. And that just falls short on the left-hand side. And Campbell had the ball. Faulkner up the top. Finds Keelan. Lennox. Captain finds Lennox again in the corner for 3. And it's short. Oh, just a little bit of execution with passes, but they managed to savor it, which is good. Oh, and a great find on the baseline. And Siwaire puts it away. So 6-4. It looks like they might be playing a 2-3 zone here. The one important thing about 2-3 is the illusion that you need to get that you're bigger than you are. So for Kāpiti College, they're really needing to be really big and wide with their hands and their arms up in the air. Without that, passing lanes will be really easy for Paraparaumu College, and they'll be able to find people, especially their tall boys down on the baseline, especially in the dunker. So big hands, talk. A lot of people think that zone is the easier defense. I do not agree. I think it's probably the hardest. And that finds the back of the rim. Faulkner finds Keelan again from the corner. And that's short. Lennox gets the rebound. And that rattles in for 2. And now we are 6-8. 8-6. Great fake. So spacing is really important here, especially for the boys. So as you can see there, spacing became an issue and the passing lanes weren't as easy to find. You're not doing yourself any favors when you guys when teams are pretty much scrunched up like that, especially on offense. You want to spread your defense out as much as possible. Great hands from Samuel. That corner again, so they're finding the holes in their 2-3 defense. Oh, very nice move down there by Keelan. And we have a timeout now for Kāpiti College. So just on your screen there is the score, 10-6, Paraparaumu College leading the way. About 5 minutes exactly left on the clock. I'd say that probably Paraparaumu College need to just be a bit more careful heading into the last half, or the second half of the first quarter, because they're sitting on 4 team fouls. So if they were to foul again, then they'll be in the bonus, and then Kāpiti College can definitely kind of capitalize on that. So that's something that they need to think about and be smart about. KC needs to work on their spacing. If they spread the defense out more, that means they'll be just a little bit more in control of their offense and more of a control of the defense, because they can kind of determine where they need to go. And then on their defense, just being really big, given the illusion that they're bigger than they are. That's really important, especially on zone defense. So here we go, KC ball from the baseline. So Waere finds his teammate on the base. He's doing a great job of going through and gets the foul. And that is number 13, Parley Roberts. We've got a lefty on the free throw line here. We've got a lefty. Just needs a little bit more juice. There we go. Oh, a good little sneaky look there by number 7. Miller Young. It comes off the foot of a KC player. And again, the corners seem to open up. And a great 2 points by Samuel. Oh, big 3. Samuel with the rebound, finds Keelan running down the side of the court. Oh, that would look really nice if they went in, but just some great transition by Paraparaumu College. Oh, and we have a foul here. I think they would have been on the body. I think the boys are starting to get a little bit warmed up now, but now they are in the bonus. So every foul committed now by PC will mean that KC will find the line. And the first one is good. The second one rattles out. Samuel with the rebound. Finds number 6, who is Timana. Oh, Timana looking to shoot the 3. Stutters a little bit. Oh, and we have an offensive foul on Samuel. And it will be KC ball on the baseline. double team there before halfway. Great rebound. Oh. And we have a jump ball. And it is PC ball. Fantastic spin
Miller Young with the spin for two.
by Miller Young, putting the spin cycle on. They need to get it over the half quickly. And two PC players go down. I think they might have kind of collided. Just some good patience coming from PC. They're not rushing, they're kind of just finding who is free and who is available, shifting the defense, making the move, and then finding the right time to be able to take it to the basket. And that is Freddie.
With the photo for two.
So they need to, KC need to be just a little bit more away that they're trying to trap before halfway, just especially in the corners, so they'll need to take it down the middle of the court or find that early outlet and get it out ASAP. So Lennox is coming in for Miller. First one is good, and the second one just comes a bit short. Great hands by Samuel. Yeah, and a foul there. And one on number 6, Timana.
Gray takes it up for two. Draws the foul, hits a line, shooting one.
I feel like maybe Casey need to look at possibly going into a man-to-man situation. I think PC's just exposing them a little bit on their zone. If they want to stick to this zone, then they're going to have to be aware that the corners are free and they're going to have to move to those spaces quickly. That's a great hand up, but he shoots it in his face. Ready? With the 3. And score is 19-8. So there's a bit of defensive pressure by PC. So looking to outlet the ball instead of dribbling it through might be one of the better options. And we might have a blocking foul here on number 4. Oh no, it's a pushing foul. Substitution coming in now. 1 minute 47 left in this quarter, and I think the captain has subbed in. First one is missed, and the second one is good. 22-9. Great patience in finding. Oh, fantastic forward by Connor. So at this point right now, they need to look at passing it over the defense because there's a couple of times where they have been caught. So this will be KC Walk. For those that didn't watch the girls' game just before, what the girls did really well was that they recognized the traps that were happening in the corner and they advanced the ball quicker. So looking to pass the ball instead of dribble through it. Kāpiti still looks to put a little bit of pressure on them to make this inbound a little harder. And the captain does well to read that. And he puts that away, so that's Campbell. Reynolds. A good example of not getting flustered on defense and just being calm, cool, calm and collected, and just waiting for and reading what the offensive player does. Oh, great shot by number 16 from KC, but it just falls a little bit short. Oh, great screen there. And that will be KC ball. Already they're set in their press, and this is what I mean by a great job of just using the ball and passing. PC looking to push the pace a little bit. Find the corner three, and a foul was committed there. I think it just didn't manage to stop himself in time, and so it's a foul. And we have 2 shots here. So now Paraparaumu are in the bonus. So not a strong start for KC, but I still think that they are able to make some changes and tweaks so that the second half is a lot, the second quarter is a lot stronger than this one. They really need to get this over. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. So the score is 26-9 with BC leading the way. So we shall be back in the next couple of minutes.
Shot. Nates, where are you? We've got someone maybe in the third quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nate to the court. Maybe third quarter. Nate, are you confident? He's not confident, so it's not a good start. Cheer him on, ladies and gentlemen. Nates, all you. What do we call that, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you, Nate. Give it up for Nate. Big shout out to supporters of this weekend Deer Sports, the official kit suppliers of All Stars. Get your replica edition jerseys online now and be your own star. Shop online at store.deer2.co.nt. That's DARBTO.co.nt. Let's hear those supporters. Who's got company? Who's got Paraparaumu? One more time, who's got company? And Paraparaumu.
great intercept by Casey, number 11, Tristan, and I think he is rewarded with a foul as well. The really cool thing about these two teams and these two colleges is that this happens every year. It's kind of like a, I don't know if traditional is the right word, but it's between these two schools, Paraparaumu College and Kāpiti College. There's a little bit of a rivalry going on here. And I was introduced to it last year because I took the senior girls. It can get pretty heated in a good way. And we have some points on the board, and that was number 11 from Kāpiti College, Tristan. And it takes them up to 11. I'd love to see how they adjusted defensively. I think that this is... Oh, good hands. And just there's been a little bit of an injection of energy into this quarter, and I'm really liking it from Casey. So number 14, who is Carter Burns on the free throw line. And second one is good. 28-13. Now, very promising start from KC. If they're able to just keep this up, especially with the defensive side and being active, just like, oh, nearly there. Oh, and we have a foul here, just on the hand. But such a difference it makes when you put a little bit more energy into your defense, because once you play really good defense, it just automatically leaks into your offense and everything kind of rolls from there. Great hands again. And a great block. Automatically looking to get down the floor. And a foul again on PC. And that will be 2 shots. So 2 shots. For number 4, who's Daniel Lynch. And the second one just bounces around and goes right out of the hoop. Oh, some big moves here by number 14, who is Dane. We've got 2 shots here. First one just falls short. And the second one bounces off the back of the rim. He tries to fight for it. And it is KC ball. Bit of a slow start for PC, which could be a bit dangerous if Casey continue on this little run that they've been having, and the ref has just paused the game for a bit. I think it may be a time issue. I don't know if you guys can see on the camera, but there are a lot of people in this gym right now. I don't think I've ever seen this gym so packed. Oh, a big block by number 8, Keelan. Dane looks to take it all the way, and he does that.
Renata takes it in for 2.
Great D by Faulkner. Casey kind of struggling to find options here with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. I'm not too sure what the call is here. It was the 24-second clock, but it was foot. But the ref had called football. So it's back to KC for their position. There's black ball again. It must have been tipped out by PC. So 9 seconds, they need to play defense. And KC just need to find options quicker and be on the same page. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. And an offensive foul by KC. Just a bit slow in the second quarter. I'm not too sure exactly why, but it's just taking a bit of time for both teams to kind of get into the groove of playing an offense and playing defense. Great shot there. And Casey looked to advance the ball safely. Nice find in the corner there, number 21 for 3. Oh, and there was a direct pass to Keelan. And Dan wins the tipping war on that one. Faulkner, and that's a foul.
Faulkner draws the foul. Who hits on shoot 2? Substitution because the college coming back into the game. Number 16,
And now he has 2 shots at the free throw line. First one's good. And the second one's good. Also, we've got some substitutions coming in. Number 6 and 12 from Paraparaumu College. 6, Temana Gray, and 12, Freddie. And they're sticking with their press, but Kāpiti do a good job of weaving through that. And now we're trying to, we're starting to see some pace from both teams. Oh, bank off the backboard. Dane, number 14. So you can see that KC have adjusted really well in terms of like finding an outlet option in the middle when it comes to a press, which is usually the option you take to break down a full court press. But unfortunately it was back court, so it's PC ball again. PC looking to still run their sets, which is a very smart move. So they're playing their tempo. They're sort of wanting to execute what they want to do. Oh, and it rattles in for number 27,
Oscar Goodman.
Oscar Goodman. Oh. Timana Gray with some speed on him. And Keelan puts away a nice little runner in front of the rim. I think the difference between the two teams at the moment is that there are a lot more scoring options with PC at the moment. And KC are just needing to find their people who are willing to be aggressive to the hoop. Great running there. So the score now is 36-17. Oh, a great take by number 12, Freddie. Nice option by Oscar. Recognizing that he had a little bit of a mismatch, height advantage over his defender, so good patience with that one. Again, PC's just looking to run through their sets, see what the best option is, and that's very smart. Oscar with the steal. And they look to push the ball up the court and get a foul. 3 minutes 50 left in this game. Got some substitutions coming in from both sides. Just adding a little bit of size. And we have number 11, Tristan, who is on the free throw line at the moment. First one's good. We're starting to catch up slowly but surely, so PC need to be aware of that. But if I was KC, I'd want to keep the defensive pressure up a lot longer and close the gap, because they can definitely catch up and take the lead for sure.
Substitution for Kāpiti College number 8, Corbin MacArthur.
And 3. Kind of finds the front of the rim. Timana, some gas. Again, running through their sets. And Samuel looking to score. Nice find on the baseline. Great rebound and unable to save that on the baseline, so it'll be PC ball. It's good to see that KC is starting to kind of put their bodies on the line a little bit and being really aggressive to the hoop. And 1 for the captain. Great take.
6-2.
Campbell Reynolds. There's a great patience about him. He's not very, he's not one to rush plays. He, told his team to kind of run through whatever they needed to run through and then took the better option. They just, KC are now needing to kind of answer. And a quick shot by Te Wairi. And again by the captain, Campbell Reynolds, starting to find his fire a little bit. So if the defense is going to collapse like that, how PC did just on KC, yeah, you need shooters spotting up and ready to go. Oh, a lovely little crossover there. Oh, nice dump into Samuel. That was a really nice assist.
Samuel Thompson.
Maybe a little bit of chemistry there too.
Great.
A little bit of play out on the perimeter, and PC managed to pick them off. They find the fastest guy on the floor, and they give it to him to run it down the other end. And it works. Score now 47-21, 1 minute 30 left in the second quarter. One thing that I'd be really impressed with KC is just the little bit of energy that they've brought on defense. It's not translating on offense at the moment, but patience is something that will help, and trusting the clock and using up the clock. PC need to keep doing what they're doing. Foul on Samuel there. I think the ref is telling him that you're moving in. You just need to stand still, put your hands up in the air. I mean, he's big enough, but it's just him kind of moving into the player, which causes that foul. So that's an automatic 2 foul shots. First one doesn't go in. If you really think about it, foul shots are actually super nerve-wracking. The second one doesn't fall either, so PC are going to try and use this. Let's see how they use their time and if they're going to go straight to the basket. Well, yep, they're going to go straight to the basket. 49-21, 43 seconds left on the clock. KC looking for a quick bucket. Tawaire is there, luckily. And they find a shooter in the corner. And we have, I think it's Miller Young, number 7 from Paraparaumu College. Referee saying that he's pushed someone. It's a foul. And we are slowly creeping into half-time now. Before we get into half-time, just wanting to just give another shout out to one of our sponsors, Mastercraft Kitchens Kāpiti. Just for supporting local basketball here in Kāpiti. Master Kitchen's MVP. I'll take care of the MVP. So 20 seconds left to go in this second quarter. What I'm looking for in the next quarter is Kāpiti just bringing a little bit more of the energy on defense, but hopefully translating it to baskets on the other side. And PC just maintaining their lead and doing what they're doing. Maybe putting a little bit more pressure onto defense and not fouling so much. But yeah, make sure you keep a track of what's going on the social media. Go on to the website. You can find everything on summer basketball, summerseries.nz. There's also live stats that are available there if you want to go and have a look. Make sure to tune in or even come down tomorrow here at Kāpiti College. It's going to be a full-on day, especially with the All-Stars boys and girls. And also the Special Olympics, Kāpiti versus Hutt Valley. Step back 3, and it doesn't. And he runs off the court. It's like no one saw that. So that brings us to half-time. We've got a couple of minutes to spare, so make sure you stick around for the third quarter. We'll be back soon.
All-Star games tomorrow night. The girls are 5, boys at 7:30, as well as the Coasters Cup. This is a special next game from 3 p.m. The Kāpiti taking on the Hutt Valley. Gold court entry tomorrow for the All-Star game. Girls at 5, boys at 7:30. And the Coasters Cup game from 3 p.m. That's a special next game. With Kāpiti taking on Hutt Valley. Big shout out to our supporters over this weekend. Coastlands, the heart of the coast, was a Coastlands shopping town during All-Star weekend to see their new spring collections in their stores. A massive thank you to Mastercraft Kitchens, Kāpiti for supporting local basketball. We'll utilize the best training program for athletes during the Coast to Coast Leagues now by visiting on Instagram at Ball Never Lies NZ. That's Ball Never Lies NZ. Also, big shout out to Four Seasons Media, the official broadcast partner of College Sport All-Stars. Make your next broadcast a great one. Trusted by Hoop Nation, College Sport Wellington, and other sporting providers. Backing better broadcasts. Wakefield Digital, the official digital partner of College Sport All-Stars and Summer Basketball. And of course, Summer Basketball, the breakthrough basketball provider in Wellington since 2017. And lastly, big ups to Kāpiti Basketball Association, doing their bit for the basketball community right here in Kāpiti. And of course, DS Sports, the official kit suppliers of All-Stars. Get your replica edition jerseys online now and be your own star. Shop online at store.dare2.co.nz. That's store.dare2.co.nz.
Okay, welcome back everybody to the College Sport All-Stars here at the Kāpiti Coast in Wellington. We have the second game of the night, the second and last game of the night, and it is a rivalry game between Kāpiti College and Paraparaumu College. So Paraparaumu College is leading the way with 50 points, and Kāpiti with 23. Just on your screen there, some stats. Just having a look before at the stats and the astounding amount of rebounds that Paraparaumu have. I think they have the advantage size-wise. Just their assists, they're also in double digits, 12, and points from the three-point, which is 28%. And surprisingly, Kāpiti don't have any from the three-point line. I'm pretty sure that last one might have been a three-pointer, but you never know. So going into the second half, Kāpiti need to just bring a little bit more defensive energy. They are definitely outsized, so they're smaller than Paraparaumu College, so they need to just do the little things like boxing out. And it sounds really boring, but those are the things that really take you to the next, I guess, the next step and the next level. Once you start to commit on defense and do a really good job on defense, and the offensive end will be better. Speaking about energy, I mean, it's so packed in here, it's crazy. And KC will have position from halfway. we go. So Paraparaumu starting in a 2-3 zone. And they pretty much get the turnover. Oh, a bit too much energy in that pass. Energy, is that the right word? A bit too much kaha in that pass. So Casey need to realise that that Paraparaumu are in a zone and they're needing to move the ball more. Passing it around, staying spaced, being disciplined in spacing. And a great job by number 13 from Casey. Carly Roberts. So PC are not looking to push the ball at the moment, they're just looking to run these sets. They trust their offense. Kāpiti come away with it, so they're really needing to look to score on this and run something. Oh, and they just lose the handle on that, but I think it might be, oh no, it's Paraparaumu's ball. Great screen by Dane there up the top, which allowed a lane to open up for Faulkner. Just a little bit short there. And, oh, that's a 3 by Keelan, number 8 from Paraparaumu College. I think we might have found a shooter here, so hopefully someone will be able to pick that up on defense. Great rotation on for PC to be able to pick that up. Nice pass. So PC are looking to play their quite high, their 2-3 zone quite high, just to put a bit of pressure on the people that are on the top of the key, or the top of the 3-point line, sorry. Put a bit of pressure on their passing lanes so that it's not as easy to make those passes to the 45. And because they have the size and the length to do that, it makes sense. Te Waere with 2. Need to fix the score up a little bit here because 49-23, but 2 more points to Paraparaumu College by Dane. Screen up the top. And we have an offensive foul on the captain. And we have a timeout by Kāpiti College. I think it's hard to say. But I think that Kāpiti are just needing to lift up their energy a little bit. It's a bit hard to do when you're down by the amount that they're down by, but it's still within their reach. I feel like they have enough time to be able to catch up. And they probably need someone to be able to light that fire for them. Patience is a big thing on offense, just trusting that what they need to run. As for PC, you can tell that they're kind of a well-oiled machine already. They have a lot of strengths to them, but they just need to be able to execute what they need to do and just stop with the fouls, I guess. So just on your screen there is just the schedule for this weekend. So at the moment we're doing the Angelo Robinson Trophy. So the winner of this game will take away the trophy. And tomorrow we've got Kāpiti Hutt Valley Special Olympics, and then we have the All-Stars for the girls and the boys. It's very exciting. It's in a very exciting time, especially with basketball on the rise in the country. And you definitely want to be here to kind of witness the growth of this sport, but also like some of the best players in the country are here in Wellington, and so you want to be able to see them for sure. There we go, just a little bit of movement on defense, which is exactly what you want, especially if you're Kāpiti College. A bit of banging bodies there. And number 8, who is Corbin MacArthur, who is the captain for Kāpiti College, managed to put 2 away. Oh, and that's just a bit too much for his teammate. But not being afraid to go to the hoop and be able to get a little bit of physical, that always helps. And Te Waere with 2, excuse me. And now we're at 59-31. That was just a little bit short from Keelan, but I wouldn't be mad if he was the one shooting the shots. I think you've also got to utilise your big man on the inside as well. It just causes the defenders to collapse a little bit. Looks like we've got 5 fresh players from Paraparaumu College coming in, and about, I think, 2 or 3 from KC, maybe just 2.
The Futures with Paraparaumu College. The whole 5. Number 10, Rex Thompson. Number 13, Simba Thompson.
Oh, a bit of a fake from Te Waere. Oh, nearly goes in but doesn't quite fall. And Te Mana with the ball. Miller to Lennox. Great defense. Oh, we have a travel first. So every opportunity that KC gets, they really need to be able to score. Great move, but it looked like Samuel had his hand on top of the ball. That's enough to kind of second guess your choices. Miller with a little bit of a fadeaway there, just on top of the charge circle. Kāpiti. Nice take by number 11, Tristan. I like that he's quite fearless when it comes to going to the basket. You know, he doesn't really care that those boys that are protecting the rim are bigger than him. He's fearless in that sense, where he just goes straight to the basket, which is awesome. Justin puts the first one away. And the second one is good as well. Tries to find Miller, but it is tapped out by Tristan, number 11. Screen by Samuel. Connor loses his handle, but his teammate is there to get it back to him again. And a good take by Timana. There's a little bit of a hesitation when going to the hoop, you know. Tends to catch a defender off guard, and they slack off, I guess, for lack of a better word. Connor for 2. I think hesitation, especially when you're right under the hoop, is such an underrated move. People need to use it more. Great deep. Te Wairere for 3. Miller with the ball and finds Connor quite easily. And then the captain, Corbin MacArthur, just fouls him.
Substitutions for Kāpiti College coming into the game. Number 14, Hannah Burns. Number 4, Dan Lynch. And number 5, Isaac McSkinner.
And Miller for 2. Takes them up to 65. So the easiest way to shift a zone defense is by passing it, cutting, just forcing them to move out of their zones that they're supposed to be protecting. So PC does a great job at using up the 24-second clock. Minutes 49 on the clock. Great screen by Samuel. And number 6, who is Lucas Mitchell, takes the ball down the court and he gets fouled. Very high arc on that shot. Oh, Tamata isn't able to convert that basket. A bit too high off the backboard. Oh, a bit of slippery on the hardwood there. Lennox with a big block. It's a little bit of a light-hearted push and shove with Daniel Lynch, number 4 from Kāpiti College. That one just rolls off the back. I think those were one of the most annoying. There we go. So Daniel Lynch returns the favour, gives Lennox a little bit of muscle. I think this is what the games are for, you know. Just good sportsmanship, a little bit of light-heartedness, healthy competitiveness. Oh, and that one just a bit short. Seems like people are on skates, slipping all over the place. Kāpiti looking for 3, and Samuel will take the ball up. Finds Lennox there on the 45. Miller looks to work the block a little bit, a bit of a fake. Oh, and it's an and 1. A little bit of a shimmy there.
Really good. With the jumper for 2, Joseph gets a one shooter.
And we have a substitution coming in. Number 13, the left-hander,
Substitution.
Harley. Harley Roberts.
Roberts.
I do not know about you guys that are watching it, but it is cold tonight. Miller gets his 3-point play. And a tip from Lennox. Triple teamed, does a good job of getting out of that one. So they should have a numbers advantage now. Oh, still black ball. Charlie Roberts with the 2. 54 seconds left in this quarter. The clock hasn't started yet. We're just having some issues with the clock. Seconds left. Hey, Samuel does a good job of handling the ball for a big. Nice find on the inside. Oh, that was a great assist. A great assist. Dumps it off again to Miller. Miller with the fadeaway. Gets 2. Just applying some pressure now, making sure that they find it hard. Timana. Great little pass. Oh, Lennox. 1 second. And it's the end of the 3rd quarter. So the scores are 70 to 35. We've got about 2 minutes and then we'll be back with the last quarter. Stay with us, guys.
Here we go. Welcome into the courts. What was your name? Which way are you going? For the girls, is it? Cheer on, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, a jackpot to the bar. Quarter to go, ladies and gentlemen, in the Angelo Robinson Cup. Who's got Kāpiti?
Okay, welcome back, everybody.
Who's got Paraparaumu? One more time, who's got Kāpiti?
Currently the score is 70 to 35.
And Paraparaumu.
Just Paraparaumu College have just shown a little, just a lot of class in terms of defense and offense, running their sets, being patient. And then with Kāpiti College, it's been a little bit difficult for them to be able to find their feet, but they're slowly climbing back. They've just got to keep the same type of energy that has helped them. Hopefully they'll be able to get some points on the board. Lennox with the rebound, definitely using that height of his. As you can see, Paraparaumu doesn't really run any transition unless it's like a steal maybe. They usually just run through their plays. Oh, that one just falls short of the rim. So if you're wondering who Angelo Robinson is, he is definitely one of the, like I've said before, one of the pillars in the basketball community out here in the Kāpiti Coast. He runs the hoop club, Kāpiti Basketball, and has been doing that for a very long time, and so a lot of promising basketballers have gone through him and his program. And so that is the trophy. That is for the boys' game. The Angela Robinson trophy. Oh, and a big block by Lennox there on the three-point line.
With another
If you're
rejection.
going to have someone of that size come out to you and try to block that shot, you're going to have to try and either get that shot off quickly, you're going to have to fake him and go to the basket. We have a foul here, and I think it'll be on Kāpiti College. Not sure who it was on exactly, but getting a sub in. Number 6 is Lucas Mitchell. 72-35, 8 minutes to go in this last quarter. Lennox with the 3. Oh, very nice spin down to the baseline from Tamana.
Savannah Gray for 2.
Very shifty and quick player, Tamana, number 6 from Paraparaumu College. Connor doing a really good job of taking away that space. Big 3. Oh. It's going to take by number 12, Freddie. Oh, nice basket down by 13, Harley Roberts. He's turning it up a notch with the speed there. Great option by Connor, and unlucky that that went to the right of the rim. Oh, a bit too much on that pass. But what a great way to run the lane from number 14. That's exactly what you want.
Substitution coming into the game for number 11.
And Campbell Reynolds, got a little bit of a fan base here to my left. Hand off, top of the key. Just a little bit short of the rim there. Nice screen by number 6 from Kāpiti College, just allowing his teammate to go through without any issues. Love to see it. We see ROA. Charge. Casey did a really good job at standing there and being stationary and not kind of swiping down or reaching or anything like that. He did a good job of standing his ground-ish, even though he was moving. And he got the call, so it was good. Right hands by Tamana Gray, and he's off. So they find Connor, here on the 3, beautiful shot. Just a bit pushy, I think the ref has said. Faulkner is back in, and so is Keelan.
Substitutions for Paraparaumu College. Coming into number 5, Faulkner, and number 8.
6 seconds left. It's 74-40. Kāpiti have done a great job at just kind of keeping the energy of going to the basket and trying to score. Unfortunately, some of it hasn't been able to land. Paraparaumu is just building more on their lead, which is making it a bit harder for Kāpiti to catch up. Victory. And a foul call on Kāpiti College.
Got put on Lucas Mitchell. Back into the game. Number 13, Samuel Thompson.
So make sure you join us tomorrow. Starting, I think, at 3 p.m. is the Special Olympics game. And then at 4:30 p.m. you have the Girls All-Star game. And then at 6:45 is the Boys All-Star game. So make sure to tune in for that. Oh, good job by number 13. Oh, lovely basket. Great three by number 4, Daniel. We have a foul, 2 shots. Fouls are on 11 black. It's on Tristan.
Substitutions for Kāpiti College.
Some subs coming in.
Number 5,
Casey.
Isaac Skinny. Number 16, Reed Connery Bright. Number 8, Corbin Barker. And number 24, Kāpiti.
Dealing with 1. And the second one just rolls to the left of the rim, but Samuel's there to save the day.
Samuel Thompson, number 2.
Alrighty. I think that might have been a 2, I'm not too sure. It might have been a 3 actually, I can't see from here. And I think Kingo might have been expecting a call, but
Into the game for Paraparaumu College. Number 9, Joseph.
sometimes there's a play you think it's a foul or you think it's something, but what the ref sees is completely different. So you got to try and keep that in mind while you're playing. I'm one that needs to remember that. Penal 3. Good net.
4-3.
4 minutes left. Oh, and a big 3 by number 5. It's a pushing foul by number 6, Lucas Mitchell.
Called on Lucas Mitchell.
And we have a timeout by Kāpiti College. At this point, you really just want to keep on playing till the last whistle. Like with the, I know it might seem like it's the end of the world, but you got to keep on trying and try and close that gap as much as you can. PC are probably just trying to polish up on what they want to do. So hopefully Kāpiti will come out with a strong performance for the last 3 minutes of the game. Get as close as they can to Paraparaumu College. So the whistle is just being blown by the refs to call them in. The final 3 minutes of the game. Just going to have a quick look at the stats. make sure you check out the live stats summer.basketball. Just looking at the stats here, 50% field goals for Paraparaumu and 24% for Kāpiti. 57% two-pointers, 34% for Kāpiti, 53 rebounds, which would have contributed to them getting putbacks. And Keelan with the three. Oh, that one's a bit too much to the right. Like it might be who can shoot the most threes in 3 minutes, maybe. Oh, and that finds the backboard there. Oh, and a bit of a college ball. We have a sub coming in here. Oh no, we have a timeout. We have a timeout. I'm not sure who called it, but we've got 2 minutes 40 left on the clock. Also a big shout out to everyone that's come and supported these 4 teams that have played tonight. I mean, a bunch of friends, family. So just take a look at your screen there. 4:30 p.m. tomorrow is the girls' All-Star game, and then 6:45 p.m. is the boys' All-Star game. And then 3 p.m. to start the day off, we've got Kāpiti versus Hutt Valley for the Special Olympics. So that's for the Coastlands Cup. That's going to be really cool. This might be a little standing ovations for the seniors. It might be the last basketball game for Paraparaumu College. Two minutes 35 on the clock. Just a bit of a slip and slide there for Timana. I think he might be too fast with his own feet. And everyone's just slipping left, right and centre in this game. At least the atmosphere is friendly. Everyone's nice to each other. Oh, nice shot by Keelan. There's a little bit of a tip there from Casey. A little bit of a tip. Great pass on the inside. 1 minute 57 on the clock. Let's see if he lays in. I think everyone will want to get done from him. Nice pass on the inside, utilising their big. I think that would have helped a lot if that was made, if the pass was made earlier in the game. 1 minute 23, 94 to 43. I think Paraparaumu might want to reach 100. Definitely doable. And first one is just a bit short of the basket. And the second one is a bit too much. Hits the back of the rim. Oh, that lands in the wrong hands. And one up for three. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, I thought that one was going to actually get in the basket. 58 seconds left. I think I'd like to summarize this game. I think that PC just had a lot more weapons on their team. KC, I think, could have utilized a lot more players, especially their big man on the inside, just to create just some more opportunity. But nonetheless, it was a great. I think both teams showed up, and there were little sparks from both teams. It was some really great basketball. So I think it's safe to say that congratulations to Paraparaumu College for winning this trophy. And make sure you guys join us tomorrow for the 3 games, because it's going to be heaps of fun. And if you're around the Kāpiti Coast area, definitely head down to Kāpiti College. It's a great atmosphere down here, actually. Really, really great atmosphere. With one and one more to go. Oh, and a little bit of a tries to put it back. Keelan for 3. Oh, he nails it. 19 seconds left to go. I think some people are wondering why he fouled. There's only 19 seconds. So that brings us to the end of this game. So congratulations to Paraparaumu College, but also congratulations to Kāpiti College. So remember to join us tomorrow, guys, for some more basketball. But also, I'm really, really excited for the Special Olympics, but also the All-Star Games, which are happening for both the boys and the girls. So make sure you join us tomorrow, and thank you for tuning in.
Give it up for both teams.
Oh, okay. So we, sorry guys, just before we go, we're going to go into stats. Just, they'll probably pop up on the screen. I have them on my phone here. So from what I can tell with stats, Paraparaumu College really impressive from field goals, 50%, so 41 out of 82. And Kāpiti with only 23%, 55%. So I'm good to finish up? Okay.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get the formalities out of the way. Can I please have the captain of Kāpiti College come forward and say a few words, please?
to organising this event. And we are really appreciative to everyone, especially the PC team for coming out here and making it all. We fell short, obviously, but we really appreciate you guys showing us a good time. We'd like to thank Angelo, all the coaches, and especially the refs for everything they've been today. So thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kāpiti College. And the winning captain from Paraparaumu College.
Yeah, thank you, KC, for putting on a good game. It's always fun versus. We'll see you next year when versus next year. Most of you are still staying. And thank you, Pax, for all the hard work you put in. Thank you to all of you for coming to watch. And shop boys. Yeah.
Congratulations, Paraparaumu College. Well, there's one thing left to do. Angelo. Angelo Robertson, everyone, give it up. And the winners of the Angelo Robertson Cup, Paraparaumu College.
Lastly, big thank you to Campbell Reynolds. Everybody here. And we've got a little gift for you if you turn around.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Campbell Reynolds. Now you can cheer for him.
Do you guys want to?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for your Friday evening. Everyone's safe home, and we'll be seeing you tomorrow for the All-Star Games and the Coastland Cup. Thank you.